Welcome back. David Reyes here. Thanks for spending your Sunday with me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the calls and emails that I get each and every week. It's really a blessing to be able to help you. It really is. It's not just me saying it. It is amazing when we have the opportunity to help you to achieve your goals and to have that lifestyle that you want without worrying. I mean, that's the sleep well at night. Is our whole really wealth and prosperity is about peace of mind. It really is. That's doing this for 23 years. That is true wealth. True wealth is peace of mind. So if I can help you have peace of mind with your retirement, I'd love to help you. And so if you'd like to get a complimentary second opinion from me personally, not from an underling, but from me personally, give me a call, 1-800-611-1967. That's 1-800-611-1967. Or again, go to reyesplan.com. That's REYES plan.com. We're also having some events that you'll see on our events page if you go to my website, which I highly recommend you attend. It's a way, if you'd rather go to an event first before seeing me, you can do that either way. But I really, really like to teach and educate. So again, go to my website, reyesplan.com. That's REYES plan.com, or give me a call personally at 800-611-1967. So today's topic has been about inflation. Longevity and inflation. Those are the two killers of portfolios. We're going to live a lot longer. I was giving the example back when we started Social Security. The average life expectancy in the United States was 62. Now it's about 80. And we had over 40 people contributing for every participant. And now we have 3 individuals in the United States contributing for every participant. Houston, we have a problem, right? So that's a big problem. So Social Security benefits are probably going to be cut. They already were. This last April 29th, there were some major changes. There's going to be more changes, just the way it is. We can't afford it. By 2033, we're only going to be able to fund 70% of the benefits. So there's radical change that will have to be made. So with all this, we got to make sure not only do we have a solid income, a solid, smart retirement, but do we have a retirement income that's going to increase over time? I will tell you, you're going to need 50 to 100% more money at the end of your retirement than you do today. So I talked about a really, really good annuity that we use for clients that is no fee, that gives you some stock market upside. Typically in this portfolio, we're looked at it historically around 4%. So nothing exciting, but you can't lose your money. And you're going to get good rates of return. And more importantly, as you start taking income, your income has guaranteed increases. So as you go forward, you will have increases in income. And historically, it's gone up about 50% every 10 years. Pretty good. So over 20 years, it doubles your income. So now we're in line. So that's a great strategy. And again, if you want to know more about that, just give me a call and we can talk about that. Again, 800-611-1967. That's 1-800-611-1967. So I want to switch gears. Let's talk about dividends. We have an unbelievable dividend strategy. It's called an enhanced dividend strategy. It's proprietary. It's something that we've created with a portfolio manager that we work with. And the beauty about it is we own all the sectors of the S&P 500. There's 10 sectors. And we have 20 stocks in the portfolio. And our distribution rate that we're getting, our dividend plus an additional yield that we create in the portfolio is about 5 to 6% historically. So to put that in context, if you had $1 million, you'd be able to draw out $50,000 to $60,000 a year without touching principal, because we're just taking the dividends. Okay, we're leaving the stock alone. So the stock still gets to grow, which is awesome. We're going to need more money. So that's like utopia for retirement planning and income planning. We do that for our clients. So when we're talking about dividends, a lot of people have these myths about dividends. Myth number one, dividend stocks are for widows and orphans, and you're going to sacrifice. You want safety, but you're going to sacrifice returns. Well, let me tell you something. Since 1926, a portfolio with no dividends paid 5.8%, with dividends 10.1%. Almost double the rate of return owning dividends. Dividend stocks are boring. Myth number 2. Boring way to invest, slow. Well, no, we got stocks that we have in our portfolio, such as like Microsoft, Nike, Apple. These are big stocks, fun stocks, growth stocks. Nike's one of the biggest growth stocks ever. They pay a dividend, and we actually have them in our portfolio. JP Morgan just increased their dividend today by 9%. We're going to talk about why that's important, increasing dividends. And so this is really amazing. So we look at stocks in our portfolio that are going to have a history of increasing their dividends. So listen to this. This floors me every time I read it, and I've seen it many, many times. From 1972 to 2014, this is the outperformance from other stocks based upon different classes. So dividend cutters, so companies that cut their dividend, basically were up 4% from 1972 to 2014. That's it. With no dividends, just regular stocks were up 200%. With dividends that were fixed, meaning they didn't increase their dividends, from 1972 to 2014, up 2,200%. Rising dividend stocks, which we use in our portfolio, are up 6,200%. Almost 3 times dividend-paying stocks. So what you want to have is you want to have stocks that have a history of increasing dividends. So what kind of stocks do those look like? And what kind of history of increasing dividends do they have? Because part of increasing your income in retirement is having raises. And how do we get raises? We get raises in dividend portfolios by having the company increase their dividend. And I want to share with you, I don't think I've ever done this on air, but I talked to clients about it. I'm going to talk to you about specific companies to show you how powerful and how inflation protected good dividend paying stocks are. So if they're increasing their dividend, you're getting a raise every time they do that. I'm looking at Bank of America's dividend history right now. Since 1988, the average annual increase in the Bank of America dividend stock is 14.79%. So imagine every year your income goes up in a Bank of America stock by 14.79%. Unbelievable. And they have been very consistent. They've only had 1 year out of the last basically 20 years plus where they reduced their dividend. 2 years. But they've averaged 14%. Chevron's in our portfolio. And since 1985, actually since 2000, they've increased their dividend an average of 8.14% per year. You're getting a raise every year on your dividend stocks, every year of 8% in that particular portfolio, that particular stock. How about Disney? Everybody knows Disney. We've had this in our portfolio. Disney, since 1983, has the average dividend increase is 21%. Are you getting the picture here? Are dividend stocks a good investment? 60% of all gains of the S&P 500 since 1980 are dividend stocks, are dividends. JP Morgan, a stock we own in our portfolio. Since 2000, it's increased its dividend 18% per year. Today, as of Friday, they increased their dividend again by 9%. So why am I going and ranting and raving about dividend stocks? Because dividend stocks are typically more conservative. The large big cap companies like Apple, Nike, JP Morgan, Chevron, Pfizer, these are kind of companies we're talking about. And so if I could get you a 5 to 6% dividend yield historically, and we could have increasing dividend income, so inflation protection, and we didn't have to spend our principal to do that and give you 5 or 6% distribution rate, I'd want to do that investment. That's a core staple to what we do as part of our planning, is we're going to integrate with a lot of folks. We're going to have part of your portfolio, in most cases, not all cases, our enhanced dividend strategy. So if you'd like to know more about our enhanced dividend strategy, you want to know more about our annuity strategy that has the increasing income, the inflation protection, you want to just sit down and talk with me about your finances, your retirement, give me a call. I'd love to sit down with you. It's 1-800-611-1967. That's 1-800-611-1967. Again, go to reyesplan.com. That's REYES plan.com. And we're also having some events you'll see on there, very private, very small events to talk to you about all these issues. Thank you for joining me today. This is David Reyes again, AM 760 KFMB.
You're listening to the Retirement Architect, David Reyes.
Oh, really? A professional man.
We design and build retirements that last a lifetime. The Retirement Architect, David Reyes, will continue next.